Okay, so only 11 of you have joined till now. So just wait for 2 more minutes. So Vishwesh, will you share?
Sir, I
Angesh,
have done it in the notebook. I have not typed it.
okay. So if you are doing in the notebook, see, if anybody is here doing in the notebook, so please share that program. Take a pic and share with me on my WhatsApp number. Okay, number is there. Everybody is having that number, so you can share. So at least I should know what you people are trying. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Angesh, please don't, you are here for the class, so don't talk your personal things. Is that clear, beta? Kritika Yadav, good morning. Rishi Tandon, I received your mail yesterday in the night, but I have not checked. Sarvak, your also. So today I will see, I will respond accordingly, right? So now, only 15 of you have joined till now. Vaishnavi, Vidip, Vishwesh, Shivesh, Shivam.
Sir, did you get
What, Rishit? But I told I have not checked your mail. I received late actually. Okay. Today I will see. I will respond to you accordingly. Mehul Srivastav, Saksham Srivastav. Please, by the time, just revise the last question. First of all, I would like to discuss the homework, last homework, in which we were receiving the double type array of nth size. And then Anush, Anushka Kasaudan, I didn't get your. Aditya, I have checked, beta. I have responded on your mail yesterday only.
no, sir? No,
Array,
sir, that PDF, sir.
which PDF?
Sir, I have sent it today, sir.
Today I have not checked.
Or
Today I have not checked. I will see it, right? After the class. Okay,
okay,
beta?
okay, sir.
So, still only 27 of you have joined. We will start class. Kinjal is there. Harshnath Jha, Shivam Singh, Vishwesh Tiwari, Jayesh, Anushka. Aditya Kasadan, you are joining as Anushka's ID, your sister's ID. Why?
Sorry, sir. Sir, अभी सही करता हूँ, sir.
हाँ सही करो, otherwise I will mark you absent and Anushka will be present here, not you. Okay. Angesh, Aditya Upadhyay, Akshara Dubey. Akshara Dubey, can I talk to you, beta? Please respond. Akshara Dubey. Akshara.
Yes, sir.
Beta, you were missing the classes. Bachche, how you will do this, huh? These classes are very important, beta.
Sir, actually, sir, I was not well. So.
Okay, okay. So, in
Yes,
case,
sir.
see, if you are having any type of concern like you are not well, so please let me know, beta, na? You can WhatsApp me, please. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, please complete all the work. Okay? Prakhar,
Okay.
thank you. Prakhar Kumar,
Yes, sir.
beta, you have not sent your mail. Please complete all the work and send it.
Yes, sir.
Angesh, you also.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now we can start the class. 33 of you, out of 50 have you have joined. So now I am going to share my screen. So first of all I would discuss the last homework, right? So now just give me a minute. I am going to share my screen. So have patience. Machine is little bit slow. So please don't get panic. Kinjal, today you are on time. Very good, beta. My screen is visible and everybody? not yet, must be coming now. It is visible,
Yes,
beta?
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now we are going to do the last program in which we were inputting double type array, and we were doing the working of the rounding. So if the rounding function, I have told the logic in the last class, again I will explain. So some part I have already written, the class name I have used here round off, and one function round I have used, in which I am receiving the double type array of size n. So now whenever you are receiving the size always must be whole number, and the array elements can be of different data type like integer, float, all these things. So first of all we will declare some variables. Now then see, just take a loop from 0 to n for accessing the array elements, that is for the index number. And now each value in array is of double type, so we are using double type variable in which we are creating a dummy. So on T we are going to work, this is very important, and we are going to use only one function, not two functions. That is totally up to you, right? So now first of all we will extract the whole part. So for that you need to do the casting. So for that we can do this. So this variable is required of integer type, right? Now after that we wanted to extract the fractional part, means which comes after the decimal. So the decimal portion, for that we need one more additional part. So the fraction equals to what? The actual number minus the whole part. So now if fractional part is greater than equals to, frac must be double, beta. See here, I will write the variables later, okay? See, I have written here, no issue.
Yes.
So don't worry about the variable names, that I can declare later also. So here we are putting a simple condition, if the fractional part is greater than equals to 0.5. So what we are supposed to do, please pay attention. So we are going to rounding. So for that increase this whole plus. I will explain again, don't worry. In other case that's not required. And now after that what you are going to do? Who will tell? Come on.
Else will
That else I don't want to use else. Now see, what I am going to do, I am going to replace the current value with the final value. Now the program is over. After that we need to print. See, I will show you the output also, so don't worry. I hope these things you people are getting, because in the last class only I have explained the logic. The same thing I have applied here. I will use print, not println. Okay. Now come to the main function. So now in the main function, what we are supposed to do, we have already entered the size. After that we need to create a array of size, this, that is size. After that from the user only we will ask the inputs. So now for that we need to take input from the keyboard. So for that we are supposed to use next double this time, because the values which we are supposed to enter, that is of double. And now we are supposed to call a method round. This is important. So for calling a method, see here, the object I have already created obj. See here, dot round, then the array name and the size of the array. The printing in the function already I have printed here or instead of this you can print after the calling of the function, because here we are utilizing the concept of call by reference. So anywhere we can print the result. So now see, the output is coming. So now if there is no error, you will get tools successfully completed. So now it's still compiling. So now there is no error. At the end we are getting a message, tools completed successfully. Now that means now we can execute the program. So while execute, first of all we would like to enter the size of the array. So the size we can enter 5. Then the first value you are inputting 10.4, then 12.7 or 6, doesn't matter, 150.2, 200.9 or 1.5. See, please pay attention here in the output. So the first value was 10.4, so the output is coming 10.0. The second was 12.6 and the answer is coming 13.0. The third input was 150.2, so the answer must be 150.0, round down, right? 200.8, so answer must be 201, and then 2.0. So this is the simple working. So again I am going to explain the working. Please pay attention here. I hope the output is clear, everybody. Please mute yourself, everyone.
Sir, there is someone.
सर कोई एक पता नहीं सर कोई
Wait. Ayush, mute yourself.
Someone with
नॉन आईडी कोई आया है
Let me check. Wait a minute.
सर यूसी टी रेंट करके
Ah,
लास्ट में है सर
okay. I am going to remove him, don't worry. You know, while recording the class meeting, the computer gets slow. That is why sometime it takes time. Okay, so now just focus here. I hope the logic is clear, everybody, right? So now let me discuss.
yes, sir.
Now see, so first of all the value you are getting here, suppose you are getting here in T 10.7. So the first of all we are getting the whole part, that is 10 here in WHOLE, right? In the fractional part is coming 0.7, and now so the fractional part is true, the condition is true, then it becomes 11. So if the whole is increasing by 1, that means we are rounding up. So after that this 11 is coming in the double type array, so the answer would be here storing here as 11.0 automatically. So here Kasaudan, please pay attention. You have done the conversion here also. Here you have put it the int, you have done the casting, but that is not required, that is optional. Okay, after that we are simply printing here. I hope the logic is clear, everybody. Am I clear, बच्चों?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
sir.
so
Yes, sir.
very good. So I am going to post this program. I will try to post in the chat box. Now only 42 of you have joined. Okay, so now I am going to try here. So this is not coming here actually, but the main part is there in the chat box. Everybody please look at there. The main function is coming in the chat box. You can check it later. The whole program is not there. The main function, the input is missing and the calling is also missing. But don't worry about that, because the above part is very, very important. Is that clear, everybody?
Yes.
Siddh Sigatia, just now you are joining. Siddh. Okay. So one more thing, everyone. In the last class, I have given a program for copying the common elements of both array into the third array. Very few of you have given the program, and in the last class, I have missed that program. So who? I am going to discuss the last one also. Okay, Jayesh, Ayush. Is it okay, everybody? I am going to discuss that one also, because that is also very important, in which you are having the two separate array of same size. Okay. So should I discuss?
Yes.
Harsh beta. Harshnath Jha. Beta, any problem in the previous question?
Yes, sir.
Any problem in the type conversion, the rounding?
No, sir.
Okay.
No,
Anybody
sir.
else? Kinjal, are you getting this? Kinjal,
Yes, yes, I'm getting this.
very good. So now let's focus on the second program. In that program, we were receiving two integer array of same size, right? Again, I am going to present my screen, so have patience. And nobody will leave the class, because if you are leaving the class before the time, I will mark you absent. Okay, there is no attendance form today, only the Google Meet attendance. I am recording everything. I will post it later. By the evening, you will get the recording on the GCR. Apart from that, I am recording the attendance also, in which each and every second is there. At what time you are joining, at what time you are leaving the room. So my screen is visible, everyone?
Not yet.
Must be coming, beta.
Sir,
Yes.
So now it's visible.
I have posted my.
What's your name, beta?
Sir, I have posted my program only. So Shashwat.
Shashwat, beta, I will see later, please. Hai na? Sorry. So now, so two array of the same size. This would be the, then after some variables. Now, so now we are having the two integer array of the same size. So the class name I am going to use here common. Some more changes are required, that I will do it first, then I will explain the logic. And now one more thing, bachcho, today you will not get any homework, only the revision part we are going to start from the next class, means from the next week. Okay, so just revise everything, whatever you are doing, whatever we have already covered, because from the 1st of October your exams are going to start, so you need to revise everything, whatever we have done in class 9th, whatever we have done in class 10th also. So now I have saved the file, change the function name, that is copy, then A comma B, right? So this part is over. Now come to the copying part. In this part, what we are supposed to do, we need two loops. Why? Because the logic I will explain. See here, please pay attention on the logic everyone. We are having two array of the same size like this. This is the array A or AR. You can assume here AR. And now whenever you are getting this type of question, and if in the question is not mentioned कि we are having the duplicates or not, so we will assume कि there is no duplicate, and if there are duplicates then also you need to copy the common elements only once. Don't think every time more than once in the resultant. Okay, so suppose you are having the elements this. So this is the extra one, I am removing this. So here the logic, what would be the logic here? So first of all we will extract the first element and then we will compare from the whole array, and if it is present then we will increase the counter like C++, and after comparing the whole array, if the counter is more than 1, more than 1 means more than 0 is, then only we need to copy this element, otherwise we will not copy. So if like suppose you are looking for 10, so 10 is coming here twice, so only once we want in the resultant array, means in the resultant array would be like this, like 10 then 5 only. I hope the output is clear everyone. Am I clear? Hello bachcho. So the same thing we are going to implement here. So for that,
Yes, sir.
okay, so now there is no need to use break all these things, because the whole array we will compare. If C is not equals to 0, then the resultant array is required. So here we have not mentioned the resultant array, and the size of the resultant must be the maximum of the size, that is n. This n can be the maximum, and one more variable is required in which we are storing like this. What we are going to store? This. I hope the logic is clear everyone. And then after, now for while printing, what you are supposed to print? The CR, the third array. Is that clear everybody? Is it clear? The logic, the main logic you are getting here on the screen only. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Now I am going to rub this. If you want to see this class again, you can refer to the GCR. I will post the recording later. Okay bachcho? So now let me execute. So now it's compiling. So the size is same, and again my question was possible loss of double to int. Just look at here. I have used here excuse me. I hope there is no doubt now. There is no error now. Excuse me. So there is no doubt, no error. So now we are going to compile this. So now, first of all, we are going to enter the size. Please pay attention here. So the first array elements we are inputting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the elements of the first array. Now the second array elements we are going to enter like 10, 2, 4, 2, 2. So what would be the answer here? The answer would be 2 and 4. Please see here. Are you getting this? So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These are the elements, values of the first arrays. Look at here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The second array elements are, please look at here, 2, 4, again 3 times 2. So this 2 is repeated more than once. So in the resultant array, only the common elements. So 2 is a common in more than one place. So in this case also, wait, in this case also 2 will come only once on the 0th index number. After that 3 is not there, 4 is there. So this 4 is coming only once. So on the next index number only 4 will be there. Then 5 is not there, 1 is also not there. So this will be the final resultant array. Yes beta, now you can ask your doubt. Everybody please see and tell me the doubt. Yes bache, you can ask your doubts.
Sir, if people,
Ask.
sir, if people repeat a number in array A, then it will show an error because then it will show twice the number.
Yes, definitely beta. But I have told this logic, if in this array, the resultant, the second array in which you are looking, see, if you are assuming that there are duplicates in both array, so in that case, first of all, we will remove the duplicates. So how to remove that we will discuss later also. Okay. Basically, before this logic, I was thinking ki in the first one,
Sir,
yes. Ask beta. So simply what we can do, we can assume कि in the individual array there is no duplicate, right? That is also correct, because in the question it is not mentioned कि whether you are having the duplicates in the individual array or not. Okay? Is that clear? Ayush?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Very good. So this is correct, and like if there is no duplicate, then also it will work. Okay. So now the next question I am going to share you. Okay, so what we are going to do, please try to understand. So the next question, everybody please write down. In the chat box I am writing, and in notebook also you can type. So now the next question is, are you getting my voice everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now my next question is, what we are going to do, write a function to enter n number of elements in an integer array. Write a function to enter n number of integer elements and remove all the duplicates without using any other array. Is that clear everybody? This is very important question and useful question. Write a function to enter n number of integer elements in an integer array and remove all the duplicates. So in this we can assume you are having duplicates, maybe twice, maybe thrice, maybe 4 times, doesn't matter. The question is there in the chat box also. Using call by reference, just implement. Everybody has to try. Is that clear?